Hi everyone, I am just going to share my screen so that we can hopefully share the screen. There we go. So today I just want to go through how to live a healthy gut lifestyle. And this is only going to probably take 15 minutes or so, maybe slightly longer, depending on how much I decide to go off track. But welcome. Fantastic to have you here. My name is Sharon Elkins and I'm a certified integrative nutritionist through the Institute of Integrative Nutrition in New York. I am the mum of three. Isn't it amazing just how they grow? My son is 35. And I'm a grandmother of 6. So the eldest being 17 and the youngest being just 13 weeks. And I'm a very proud defence spouse. My husband is in the army. And so what I just wanted to go through and tell you is I love helping people with what I call is their itty bitty shitty committee in their head, telling them that they do not have the time to put their health first. So I assist them to get on top of that healthy lifestyle and particularly inflammation, which comes through gut health. So today we'll be talking about living a gut healthy lifestyle. And if you are interested in improving the health of your gut, but you don't know how to get started, then this is the perfect presentation for you. So what are you going to learn about? In this presentation, you're going to learn why your lifestyle matters, how to assess if you're living a gut healthy lifestyle, and tips for living a gut healthy lifestyle. And believe me, they are just so easy. So lifestyle matters. Lifestyles and every part of that affects your gut health. So your lifestyle choices directly affect your gut health. Your gut is the home to trillions of bacteria that play an essential role in keeping you healthy. This relationship is symbiotic, which means that bacteria keep our gut healthy as long as we maintain that healthy lifestyle ourselves. So are you living a gut healthy lifestyle? Most of you know whether you are or you aren't, but a lot of you don't know just how the simple changes can help. So are you staying hydrated? Do you have at least 8 glasses of water per day? When we're talking about 8 glasses of water, you're looking about a 250 ml glass. So do you limit the exposure to toxic chemicals? So do you even think about what's in your cleaning products? Makeup, everything like, your skin cleansers, some of them can be mighty toxic. So limiting your bodies to these toxic chemicals can make a difference. And do you poop daily? Many of us don't, but it's not something that we like to talk about either. So, do you limit prepared, processed and sugary foods and drinks, or do you just trying to get all those things just on the run, pick something up and not even think about what's inside it? Go, oh, it tastes okay, or it fills me up, so it's going to be no problem. Do you keep your alcohol consumption under 2 drinks per week? And when I say 2 drinks per week, it's actually just the standard drink. So not a wine glass like myself or my husband would normally have, which normally takes at least 1/3 of a bottle. So 2 standard drinks. Do you eat at least 5 to 7 servings of fruits and vegetables every day? And if you don't, what are you eating? Do you consider eating fermented foods, such as yogurt that has live cultures, or miso soups, that type of thing? There's a lot of different things that we can do ourselves to do that. Do you exercise at least twice a week? And I would suggest at at least for 20 minutes, even if it's just you get up and you go for a walk up the street. I do know, obviously, in lockdown at the moment, there are a lot of issues for people getting to gyms, anything like that. But, you know, there are things you can do at home. You know, are you getting at least 7 hours each night of sleep? You know, we all go to bed, but are we actually getting quality sleep where you are in a lovely deep sleep where you can actually lock off? And how do you keep your stress or your worries managed? You know, these are all the things that affect our gut health. So healthy gut lifestyle tips. So these are just a few things I've pulled together in the hope that it will give you a little bit of help. So water, it speeds up your metabolism rate and it helps regulate your appetite. So are you hungry or are you thirsty? Sometimes we eat because we think we're hungry, but a glass of water would actually fill us up. So water helps in maintaining the balance of good bacteria in the GI tract. This is really essential. And water plays an essential role in the development of the mucus layer that's on the intestinal walls, which helps the food move more smoothly down the gut. We will cover a few of those other things after that come with gut and not having good intestinal walls. Water is good for cleansing the colon, and it also helps prevent complications such as constipation, stomach ulcers, colitis, gingivitis. So you don't even think about those things often, among other gastrointestinal and oral complications. So when I was talking before about reducing the exposure to toxins, so the presence of toxins in your gut could result in disruption of the ecosystem of your gut. Now, this may lead to problems such as gut inflammation, improper digestion, and increased gut permeability. So that's where we're coming up with the leaky gut, which many people suffer. And it's not really medically recognized, but you know, you'll talk to people and they'll tell you, I have a leaky gut. So it is an issue. So you also may experience symptoms such as constipation, diarrhea, bloating. Now, gut pain and chronic complications such as IBS definitely can, you know, occur because of the exposure to toxins. So if you, as I said, if you can cut down on some of them, it will help hugely. So eating organic foods does go a long way to reduce the number of toxins that get into your body. Obviously, a lot of food does get sprayed. So going organic can play an important role in enhancing your body's ability to detoxify. So you just want to get as much as you can out. And as I mentioned, pooping daily, this is not something that we like to talk about. You know, it's not something you just bring up in general conversation. So if you are eliminating on a regular schedule, it is an indication of a very healthy digestive system. So whenever you're pooping, it should feel like you've completed it, that you're not getting up from your bathroom stop and going, oh, I still think there's something more there. You actually want to feel like you're cleaning out your system. So doing that at least once a day is a great sign. But if you fail to poop at least once a day, if you're doing 2 to 3 times a week, that's, you know, not too bad. But I would consider you being constipated if that's all you're doing, because doing it regularly, daily, is the best way. So how often do you overindulge? Are you overindulging in sugar and processed foods, and alcohol can lead to gut inflammation? And I've seen it in myself. So, you know, I'm not judging anybody, but the chronic inflammation is the underlying cause of many health complications, including the constipation, the weight gain, and as I spoke about before, the leaky gut. The key is to understand the difference between what's staple and in your diet and what's an indulgence. So, we all can have the occasional indulgence, and of course that's fine, but these foods shouldn't be a staple part of our day-to-day diet. So eating gut healthy foods. Eating for gut health means eating the right foods to prevent common gut problems like constipation, inflammation, and gut dysbiosis. So dysbiosis occurs when the bacteria in the gut is out of whack, and it's so easy to get out of whack. Maintaining the right balance between good and bad bacteria is what helps you improve your digestion, and then this can balance your weight, assist your moods, particularly with women and hormones. If our gut health is out of whack as well, it really can set us off, particularly sort of menopause, postnatal depression if you're not eating properly after you've had a baby. And also to eat properly will also give you, glowing and healthy skin. So as I spoke about earlier, the regular exercise now, I've always been one to absolutely hate exercise. So it's taken me 50 years to find something that I do like, and that is actually Pilates for me personally. So I ended up buying myself a Pilates machine, and I certainly still don't use it to the best of its ability, but it's something, something's better than nothing. So regular exercise is beneficial to both your health and your digestive health. So it works by boosting the general well-being of the gut and by balancing the gut microbiome. Now there is I could go off and do another talk on the gut microbiome, but exercise also helps you to avoid such problems as constipation because you're moving and it's helping everything move within your body and within your GI tract. So constipation sets you up for far more serious problems such as large intestine bacterial overgrowth or small intestine bacterial overgrowth. So I think you'll be getting the feel for this, that it all helps. As we spoke about, do you sleep properly? The quality of your sleep and gut health are interconnected. So poor sleep harms your gut health. So, your gut health is just becoming worse if you're not sleeping properly. So sleep deprivation leads to the death of certain bacteria while others increase. So this results in the shift. So, just think of a set of scales, one's going up, one's going down, and it's the wrong balance, the wrong mix. So this results in the balance, which is delicate at best, of your bacteria in your gut to be out. So this imbalance will lead to a host of other issues. And many of you have suffered these already with weight gain, heartburn, changes in your metabolism rate. And there are other long-term effects, including such things as, autoimmune diseases. So, it's not just a one issue. The gut isn't just one thing. It just affects so much of our life. And how do you manage your stress? So stress is responsible for causing several gastrointestinal complications. So, if you're stressed, you often don't feel like eating. So loss of appetite, you might get bloating or cramping, and inflammation. It increases your heart rate, your blood pressure, your muscle tension, your cholesterol. So, as you can see, if you're not balancing or managing that stress properly, then that leads to an increase of the acids in your stomach, causing indigestion, diarrhea, constipation, and nausea. Now, and many people, many, and particularly with lockdowns as well, that's an added stress, particularly for business owners at the moment who cannot operate their businesses properly because of being in a lockdown. There's if you've got a business that's, like I used to have hair salons and nail salons, if you're closing those, and unable to operate, you've still got to pay your rent or your loans or your whatever. Like it's not just how am I going to feed my family? It's, you know, how am I going to help the people that work for me or pay my rent? So yeah, it's extra stress at the moment, and we really need to try and manage it. And you know, and that's easier said than done. Don't get me wrong, I totally get it. So my final thoughts, I want to leave you with this. Your gut health is connected to literally every aspect of your life, as you know, you see me talk about, and even your happiness. Yep, it's absolutely right. Scientists have confirmed that the brain serotonin levels, that happy hormone, are controlled by the number of bacteria in your gut. So starting at an early age, so you know, you can go right back to when you're actually born, whether you were born by a cesarean or a natural birth, totally affects your gut health because of what bacteria, good or bad, you picked up as you were being born. So that bacteria, as I said, in the gut is starting at an early age from day dot. So while gut problems may not be life-threatening like some other conditions, it has a profound effect on the quality of your life and how you know, go through your day-to-day eating and working, you know, and we all have to do it. So if you'd like more, you know, healthy gut tips, if you are ready to take control of your gut and create the healthy life you've always wanted, and yes, it is absolutely possible, I'm ready to work with you if you're ready to work on you. So you can contact me today to find out how you can start from as little as just $19 per month for me to help you. You know, and mentor you and assist you, particularly with your eating plans, you know, assisting you with, you know, your shopping and what to get. So it's very easy. So I'd like to thank you for joining me. You can contact me directly at gutrepairtribe@gmail.com, or my phone number is here. And you can also connect on my pages. Now, I do have a couple of Gut Repair Tribe pages. I've recently just started a new one because it's more shareable. And I will offer a complimentary 30-minute call or FaceTime to discuss how I can help you. So I do appreciate you being here. A little later in September, I'm going to do a Leaky Gut 101 workshop. I'll be doing that 4 times during the month. And if you want to obviously share these videos, if you want to reach out, please don't hesitate. And so it's goodbye for today. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you'd like more tips, share the page, share the information, because as I said, I'm just passionate about it. But have a wonderful, here it's 3 o'clock, so have a wonderful afternoon. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to being in touch soon.